bitch, you know I wrote a Waferz. Got me out the grabber, so I only wrote them papers. Flour by the pound, got me feeling like a baker. Moved out to LA, so now I am a Laker.
Man, welcome to Waferz Fantasy Football League 2024. We finally got my boy here.
We're in the building.
Hey, what's happening, man?
Yeah.
Welcome, man. Introduce yourself, man. No need.
Alex, the fantasy football hustler, the one who's hosting all these leagues with you guys, and we got some serious competition going down already.
Man, it's going crazy, man. Hey, welcome to have you here. I'm glad we could finally sit back down. Last time we sat down was in Vegas in your hometown. Now we in our hometown in Cali. So, shit, let's get it, man. You know what I mean? You ready to run it? We're gonna run through some things and
let's go.
Talk to the people.
I'm doing a best ball tournament again. It's the 4th annual best ball tournament for us, and it's super flex, couple defensive spots in there as well. It's $11, and you can join as many of these leagues that you want. We've been drafting since April, and we're almost at 125 divisions, so 125 times 12. That's how many teams we are in this, and top prize is $4,600, so
okay.
$4,000 for the top prize, and it's only $11 a team. You know, I mean, it's this huge tournament that's going on. It's a lot of money that's going in, but you only got to throw $11, you know, to get your one team in there.
Sign me up.
Yeah, it's super fun, and there's a lot of people who just love the drafts. We do them Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays, and so I mean 5 a week that we've been doing for since April.
Crazy, bro.
Yeah. Best ball's fun though, because you don't have to manage it. That's one of the cool things about it.
Sure.
And the draft practice, it's a lot of draft practice, a lot of reps. You know, got to get in the gym and shoot your shot. Last year was only 74 divisions, but it ended up 74 times 12 is 888. So crazy how that number just turned into that.
And next year it'll be a fucking 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're already over 1,000. I mean, when we got to 100, I mean, that's over 1,200 people. So, yeah, it's a shitload of teams. It's fun. Get your drafts in. So if you go to 420crew.com, you can even sign up for free there, and you'll be in the loop of all the drafts.
We're going to get into three of your avoids.
Yeah, and I got one at each position. The guy who I'm telling everyone to avoid, Anthony Richardson. He's so hyped. Everybody, all over him.
I've been saying the same thing. So for you being who you are, and I know your resume, I thank you, bro. I thank you.
People are way too hyped. I know he did good in his limited amount of snaps, but he's gonna get smacked by the wrong linebacker. It's gonna happen.
So he's super athletic and all this, but like I said, man, that takes fine tuning. I'm not saying he's not a good player. I'm just saying I don't know what if he's capable of not throwing fucking 16 interceptions. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I think it's gonna come down to him. I mean, he's gonna run. He doesn't protect himself when he runs. He tries to go heads up with some of these linebackers, and he's gonna catch the wrong one right in the middle of the field.
Hey, there it is, boy. Stay away from Richardson. He said it. I've been saying it. He said it. Who's next? Who you got?
Kamara. I mean, he's not going super high, and definitely not as high as Richardson, but he's going somewhere in the top 24, maybe right around that. He's been on the decline for, 3 years now? Ever since Drew Brees got out of there, Sean Payton got out of there. It ain't been the same, and this ain't going to be the year that he turns it back around.
In that, I said the same thing, although I have kind of backed my statement and said, you know what, he will get burned though. So burn with him is good.
Yeah.
But I don't think he's gonna put up the same necessarily 2020 numbers.
Yeah.
Or 2019 numbers.
Yeah.
So
he's not getting the same amount of receptions that he used to get. He's flirting with 100 targets. It's not the same. The same.
No. But if you could get him for a good value, what would you do?
I'd get someone else.
If you can get him in 7?
I'm getting Zamir White in 7 if I can.
Sheesh. Hot take.
Last guy, the wide receiver, Deontay Johnson. Man, he sucks. He sucked with the Steelers. He's gonna suck with the Panthers. You see how he's looking in camp, and he does these triple moves, and he fakes people out and right in the back of the end zone, and then bam, just drops it. It's right in both hands, drops it. he just drops way too much for me, and I don't like that offense. So I'm kind of avoiding everyone over there.
What year's he in? 4?
No, I think he's in his 5th or 6th.
I can't remember, but yeah, I mean, he's teetering right there. And if you ain't turned it around by now, you're just not gonna get it right.
He just drops it too much. I mean, you can turn it around. There's guys who have, but you got to be able to catch the ball, and that's not his strong suit.
Boom. Well, there it is. That's the players to avoid. QB, running back, wide receiver. We ain't fucking with them. What if I do 2 sleepers? You do 2 sleepers. Shit, I can tell you, who I like, and you can tell me what you think. You know what I'm saying? And now these are sleepers that you may be getting in. This may not necessarily be our league, but this is just like, wide spectrum fantasy world, right? Yeah. My first 2 wide receivers, Xavier Legette.
I like his accent.
He's 6'3". He damn near 230. Fast as shit. Did 4.3 at the combine. I think he's out of South Carolina.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken. And bro, I like cats coming out of small school. I mean, not so small schools like that. Feel me? So,
right.
But the guys that perform like that in the combine and are off the radar like that, I was sleeper to me.
Man, I'm nervous about him getting the hamstring injury in training camp. A little bit nervous about that. Anytime a rookie gets hurt in training camp, I get a little bit nervous because they need all those reps.
Next, I got Dotson. That's like if you know, Dotson in Washington could get away with more touches, obviously, because Curtis Samuel is not there no more.
Yeah. And
I don't know, man. He's just got an upgrade at the quarterback. So
I do like Dotson, though. I hope he turns it around. I mean, he's a first rounder, and yeah, I mean, he could be the shit over there. Jaden Daniels could just throw it to him. For my wide receiver sleeper, though, I got the guy you just mentioned, Curtis Samuel.
Boom.
So I think
new spot.
A lot of leagues, I mean, he's getting drafted double-digit rounds. So, I mean, you ain't got to draft him, even in your starters more often than not. And who else is there? I mean, I know there's a lot of people who are on the Kincaid hype. I think that's it's a lot of hype because Knox is still going to be, the guy who's out there blocking. So, I mean, not saying Kincaid's not going to be good. I just don't think he's not going to get no Diggs targets, 140 targets.
No, you can only go to the tight end so many times, bro.
Yeah, and so Curtis Samuel, the way that he's been used for his entire career, used in the pass game, used as a version of the running back when they get in the red zone and the green zone. A lot of different styles of routes, and hopefully they use them that way. Like when they get in the red zone, the little pitches and the little quick little dump offs to him. The other one, Chris Godwin. I mean, shit, he hasn't really been a sleeper, but you get him so late. I mean, in a super flex league, 8th, 9th.
Cats is tripping on Godwin. They super sleeping on Godwin. How you gonna sleep on somebody that's proved himself?
And he said he's going back in the slot. So, I mean, that's one of you go back in the slot, he's getting 100+ receptions. So, I mean, people are, way sleeping on him.
He's been going 9. I'm like,
Baker sucks, but he did good enough to where, I mean, I'm not worried about him and Mike Evans. And you got to pay up for Mike Evans, so Godwin's the way better value out of the two.
Yeah, for sure. Running backs, man. So, I got Dowdle, man. Dowdle's a sleeper.
Yeah. In
Dallas, super versatile. He was ranked 16th in yards after contact. He's off the grid, bro. People ain't thinking about him. He's running behind Elliott. Elliott's kind of washed up. I've been kind of saying that. Not washed all the way. He's still gonna be utilized, but he's just the OG. He's old. He's the OG.
He's old and fat, and I don't really like the fat shame, But he's old and fat. I don't know if you guys saw that video where he couldn't, he needed help taking off his shoulder pads, and a coach needed to get over there to help him. He has he's bent all over, and took him 3 minutes to get it off. So
his belly button ring starts showing the shit.
Yep. So. Yeah, Zeke, I mean, he can bowling ball his way into a couple, but I'm with you on Rico. And a lot of people, I mean, I think they're sleeping on him so much. I'm in an 18-team draft right now. I think I got him in the 7th round.
And my second RB is the kid Spears, man. Did I say it right? Spears?
Yeah.
Bruh.
So you don't think Pollard's going to be a thing?
Tajay, nah, man, because, look, bruh. So, bruh has 70 targets, 53 receptions.
Yeah.
That's fire. Almost 850 total yards, which ain't super, but bro, for a rookie
I mean,
RB2,
that's with Henry over there.
and the yards were split. It was like 400 run in, 400 passing, catching.
Yep.
Like he's like, bro, come on, man. So to me, coming out like that, now that's like a prove himself kind of move, man.
Yeah.
Like and I don't think nobody's really like seeing him like that.
Yeah, it's going to be a timeshare. I mean, that's what's crazy about all these running backs. Like, it doesn't matter what team we're talking about. Every running back is in a timeshare. And it's just, what is they going to be? Is it going to be a 50-50?
Yeah, that's what it
with
is
him
now.
and Pollard? Is he going to get 65 of it? Is he going to get 35 of that split? But I bet it's something like that.
If he did that last year, if he got 70 targets, I see him getting at least the same 70.
Yeah.
You know
Tony
what I'm
Pollard's
saying?
not going to be the pass-catching guy over there.
What you got, man?
So, first one, Brian Robinson. I know they got a new coach over there. I know they brought over Austin Eckler, but I think Brian Robinson's still going to be like the 1A over there. I mean, Austin Eckler is going to probably be more of like the scat back. He's going to be the guy probably on first down more often than not, just the guy running in between the tackles. And you just get him so late. I mean, you're talking somebody getting like the 10th, 11th round, just super late, pretty much free.
Yeah. I've said the same thing. You can do the research. You can rewind, bro. I said that about Brian Robinson. I said that like Eckler, both of them are gonna,
Eckler didn't get paid nothing.
Runs,
He didn't get paid nothing. They paid him backup money. So
So he gonna give you a backup effort.
Well, maybe not a backup effort, but it's gonna be the backup role.
Yeah. What else you got, bro?
I got Chase Brown. I know there's a lot of people on this Zach Moss hype. I think that Zach Moss is going to be the 1B over there. I think it's going to be Chase Brown. Like, everything that I've heard coming out of camp is like, this kid's like, he's over exceeding his expectations. They didn't really pay Zach Moss like no kind of money like that. I think he got like $3 million a year, $4 million a year, something like that. They can get out of that like next year. Like, he's there to be a piece of that system. But Chase Brown, I feel like, is going to be their guy that they keep around for a few years. So I know he's going to be that 1A, and like we've seen what Joe Mixon was able to do when, given the reins.
I totally agree, 100%. Next, my two tight ends that I'm going with that I think are sleepers, that going from horrible offense to the last 2 seasons was terrible to this one of the top offenses. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He tied for second in the NFL for Yak with Kittle. He fits nicely down there in the 305.
I mean, he was real nice last year.
My boy.
He was nice.
Juno Smith.
Yeah, Jonnu was killing them.
Jonnu, my favorite.
And now he's with the Dolphins.
I'm always high when I say people's names. I always fuck them up. It's all good. I think he's gonna be able to get the targets, obviously, that aren't, going to Hill and going to Waddle, and he just opens it up even more, bro. Like,
Tua goes in waves for sure with hitting the tight end, but you're getting Jonnu so late. It's like you can get him with like your last pick in your draft if you want to.
What you think about this? You laughing?
Yeah, Kobe Parkinson.
Damn, I couldn't even get my shit off yet, man. Come on, man. 3 years, $22 million. They got plans for him. They sat him in the preseason. That means he's gonna be the guy. Higbee is
No more.
ACL, MCL. Ouch. What are we gonna do? They're gonna go to Parkinson's, baby.
Yeah, so you're going super sleepers with the tight ends for sure. Because my sleepers definitely aren't like yours. I just went with like the guys who you're getting like 11th, 12th, 13th.
Super known guys. I was trying to enlighten some people about some things that might not know. Don't worry, Stephen A. I'm coming for you.
I like it. He's ready. All the stats, everything prepared. He's ready. So Ingram, I mean, he's not really a sleeper, but I mean, you get him as like the 9th tight end, sometimes the 10th tight end. So I mean, if you just want,
Man, I've been seeing him go for higher, man, and that's why I've been talking down on him so bad. Not like he's not good, but I've been seeing him go for he's been like the 3rd tight end.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Maybe we're just drafting in different circles, but I see it to where he's going after Kittle a lot of times. and like before like Brock Bowers and stuff, but like kind of in that range. So
yeah,
I guess it just depends. I mean, get him if you could get him at this value that I'm talking, where he's going, if he's going after Kittle and guys like that. He just gets way too many targets over there. That's really what it is. Him and Trevor got the rapport. They finally gave him the money. They drafted like a tight end last year. It was funny, and then they just gave him like all that money. Like afterwards, he deserves it though. Like he's a good receiving tight end. He can't block for shit, but they don't need him to do that. Yeah, that's if you're waiting on tight end, you're still getting someone in the top 12, and then Schultz is the other guy. He got hurt last year, mid-season. I mean, him and CJ, I mean, they were off to a pretty good start. And I know they got Diggs over there and everything, but that just means like a guy like Schultz isn't going to be covered over the middle of the field. If he can get you 5 receptions and 50 yards in a game, I mean, that's better. That usually that's like top 5. Like tight end for the week. So if he's getting somewhere like that, and then you mix in a touchdown here or there, like he's someone I feel like you can wait on, and it's good value getting him at the end of your draft.
At the end of the draft, for sure.
I'm ready for the next section though. I'm ready for your first QB.
My QB?
Oh yeah, let's hear it. Let's
go, man. This may not be popular opinion, but Daniel Jones, man. Listen. Based on the fact that the team is trash.
And he's one of the reasons why.
But he's going to get plenty of garbage time. They're going to be down every week. You hear me? So they're going to be fighting from down. They'll probably be, like I said, down every week. Like, you know what I'm saying? So
can't even argue with that because, yeah, garbage time, you know, it's all in the same 60 minutes.
I don't know.
They're getting their asses whooped.
Call me off my rocker if you want to, but that's just what I'm thinking. Like, I'm not saying
he's a bum.
Fucking.
I'm
not saying he's a top 5 QB. I'm saying he's a sleeper, man.
Someone actually said it today. They were like, Daniel Jones, top 5 QB, and they were just trolling me when they said it. But
no.
He's trash. He trips himself up like when he's running for touchdowns.
Wait. Wasn't like 3 or 4 seasons ago he was the top 10 quarterback?
Yeah, and then what happened since then? Like, man, like they
he can still get a deep ball out there for some yards, maybe.
They gotta cut their ties with him. They just need to like just forfeit that $36 million or whatever it is, and just move on to the next guy. He's a fucking bum. Can you believe that they kept him over Saquon? Like that was like the whole thing.
Was that the whole thing?
That was the whole thing. Like, you know, I don't know if we could pay Saquon. Like if you see how like Hard Knocks on like the Giants, it's horrible. You can't imagine that these guys are getting paid as executives in the NFL. They're like, nobody's gonna pay for like a 26-year-old running back. And
I seen that.
And then the agent calls them like, what, 12 mil? And it's like, is it north of that? And
is he worth it? Next, another sleeper.
I want to hear this.
Spencer Rattler, man. Rookie from South Carolina, backup QB, man, in New Orleans, dog. He got the same similarities as Pat. If you looked at him and saw like how he plays,
okay.
He kind of plays like Pat Mahomes. You know what I'm saying? So this is for those guys that may be in
Dynasty,
you know what I'm saying, or deep league.
Deeper
you
super
might
flex
be able
leagues.
to pick, you know what I'm saying, super flex.
A little bit lower. I mean, Rodgers, he's probably not going to be drafted in a lot of single QB leagues unless you're drafting him as like a number 2, like quarterback. I mean, the hate on Rodgers is pretty crazy. And but can he play more than 4 plays in a game in this season? Like 4, that's all we got out of him last year. He totally ruined people's seasons last year.
And the season before that, he was trash. His last season in Green Bay, he was trash.
This is the first year that he's actually got, I mean, Garrett Wilson, first rounder. He's never played with a first round wide receiver in Green Bay. I mean, Devontae Adams, like he was a second rounder. I mean, he turned into like one of the best. But,
some years.
Yeah. But yeah, he didn't come out of the gate like that. And yeah, we're going to see Garrett Wilson. I mean, look at what kind of shit he was doing with Zach Wilson. I mean, I'm just saying, like, there's a little bit of a difference on
I'm not gonna
how
say
they're
if
spinning
the
the ball.
first play of the fucking game and he didn't get injured, he wouldn't have did some remarkable things like last year. But, you know, I don't know, man. This year, I think it's like a victory lap for him. I think it's like a jersey thing. I think it's a season ticket thing. I think it's a, you know, get they money's worth thing. And then that's all it is. You know what I mean? I think, you know, week 9, we gonna be like.
I don't think so. The division's like as
We on the
weak.
bench.
The division's probably as weak as it's been, and he went on his ayahuasca tour again. Other guy got Gino. I mean, a lot of people hate on Gino, and he's going late either way. He's not the best, but man, I mean, they still might have the 3 best wide receiver trio in the league. Lockett, Metcalf, and JSN.
And last but not least, we're gonna do rookie Will Shipley. We're talking about sleepers here, man. This is a rookie nobody's thinking about. You can catch him low on the wire. You can catch him for what you need, man. You know what I'm saying? And he's gonna be a back for Saquon, bro. Somebody who's injury prone in a great offense. Why not pick him up?
They got a great line. Man, I really hope Saquon doesn't get hurt behind that line. They got one of the best, so that's one thing that they got going for them over there. Even DeAndre Swift stayed healthy over there for one season.
Troy Franklin, 6'3", 4'3" speed in the combine. I think he'll get targets. You know what I'm saying? No more Judy. Shit, man, bro. He's linking back up with his college quarterback. Yeah, I'm a personal fan of those hookups. I think they can probably run that same kind of Chase Burrow type of connection.
Yeah.
I love those connections like that, bro.
Yeah.
So that's a sleeper, man. And so boom, I'm just putting you on game. You fuck with him? You know about him?
Yeah. I mean, the one thing that I guess that I don't understand, how are you so hyped pre-combine, and then it's like everybody hated his combine that much, he goes from like the top 4 guy to being, I don't even know where he got drafted in the 5th round or something like that. So, yeah.
You want to finish the rookies and then we...
No. I mean, we'll finish the rookies right now.
All right.
Because I don't have too much to say about them. I mean, these are guys, I don't even like drafting rookie wide receivers because a lot of times they're not going to do good in the first couple weeks. And the same thing with like the rookie running backs.
Yeah.
I don't want to draft them. My strategy is don't draft those guys, but be waiting for them to get dropped by whoever picks them up, because then they might be a week or 2 away from actually like getting used. So, I mean, the 2 rookies that I'm going to be looking for, Michael Corley and then Polk from the Patriots, because I mean they got really nobody over there, and I mean they've been super hyped about him. They drafted him super early in the 2nd round, somewhere in the 30s. And they're hyped about him.
Yeah, man. Well, boom, there it is. Shit, there goes our sleepers. Hit us up. Let us know what y'all think about those sleepers. You know what I mean? Tell us who y'all sleepers are. Put us up on game. Even after, let us know. Shit, we gonna hit this motherfucking dab, and we gonna come right back with the top 10 running backs.
Let's go. So these dabs that I've been hitting this whole time, if you didn't notice, Waferz swirls.
Yes, sir.
Real terpy. I mean, I've been trying to hold in the coffin over here, but I mean, there's some fat dabs over here. Sometimes
What you think about that, man?
It's a good consistency. I mean, it's really all about the flavor, right? Because I mean, all these dabs are gonna fuck us up either way.
Yeah,
but so gotta have a good taste.
Mm-hmm.
And this is it's on point. On point with the terps.
I love it, bro. I love it, man. That's how we getting down. We got diamonds on diamonds and rosin and resin and everything that you need, bro. Every time it comes, we gonna blow your head off.
I mean, that's why I'm in LA right now, right? For your guys' draft that's going to be happening, and that shit's a fun time.
My man hosts another draft of ours, and it's super dope, you know what I'm saying? And shit, we just love getting high, man, and just talking that shit.
Yeah, and fantasy football, that's one of those things. I mean, the whole community that I'm building, the 420 crew, I mean, it's all built around weed and fantasy football, and, I mean, it's a pretty strong bond.
Man, there it is, man. Shit, we can get into these running backs, but I want to see you hit this motherfucking dab first, man. This Waferz swirls, man. Shit going crazy.
Yeah, we
want to see what your reaction is. 'Cause,
Oh yeah. Real tasty. Not harsh. I mean, it's going down smooth. I mean, I'm coughing because I took such a big hit.
You went crazy.
Yeah, I know there's a lot of shitty dabs out there too, and every time I get to smoke your guys' dabs, whatever they are.
How much you just drop? How much you just drop in there?
I don't know, maybe a 0.2.
Ooh. Okay then.
It's still going.
Shit, you know, me being the host, I got to do my thing too. I gotta load up, right? You know what I mean?
Oh shit!
No, baby, I ain't doing that.
He didn't put his big boy pants on today. I was about to be a fatty.
There we go. That's more like it.
It's heating it up. It's the slow.
Boom! They got the red light. It's got time to go. Yeah.
No, it'll buzz again.
Oh, it's time to go. Oh, there you go. Oh, follow direction. Oh. Is it still going?
Yeah. Yeah, people were loving the wafer swirls last summer because we had people in from all over the country who got to try that out.
Ooh,
they were loving that.
That is terpy. I'm not capping just because it's wafers, man.
It's good.
It leave that taste on you. It leave that taste on your tongue, man. But boom. Took the pause. Now we back. Top 10 running backs collectively. I'm gonna pick 5. You're gonna pick 5, and then we'll order them down from 10 to 1. Pacheco. We got ATN.
And this isn't in any particular order.
We're gonna put them in order.
Okay.
Kyren, and then Bijan.
Yeah.
And I say Gibbs. All right, boom, and Gibbs.
There we go.
All right.
Yeah, I hate Gibbs. But had to put CMC on there. You know, I mean, still, even though,
of course,
with the injury, quote unquote, he's still going number 1. You know, most places. Brees, I mean, it's CMC, Brees, and Bijan, man. Like, I mean, I'm sure that's going to be our top 3, you know, somewhere. We'll figure out how to order those guys. Those guys are the ones who are getting drafted. Like, I've seen maybe Gibbs, like, you know, randomly because someone, like, liked him.
Yeah.
I got Derrick Henry on there, too. Like, I mean, I got him ranked pretty high in my personal ranks. So, I'm excited to see what he does this year. And then I got
Run heavy.
Yeah. I mean,
it's going hard.
Yeah,
you know, they love a hard runner over in the Ravens, bro.
Yeah, their line's not the best, so I know it's one thing that you know.
Really?
We'll see I mean, it's not as good as it was a couple years ago. JT, he's definitely got to be in that top 10 somewhere as well. And then, Saquon, yeah, for sure, Saquon, because for me, Saquon was right there, right above Henry, actually.
Okay, Saquon, boom. All right. So that's a healthy core right there for the top 10. 10 to 1, JT.
Yeah. I'll put JT 10.
Boom. I can agree with that. Even though he was not in my top 10.
I mean, I know there's people. Yeah, I mean, there might be people who take JT over ETN or Kyren, but I mean, they're all kind of going in that similar range. So it's really who you like.
It's true. I take Zamir White over JT, to be honest.
That's ballsy. I like Zamir White though. I don't know if I like him more than JT, bro. But yeah.
So that's that. All right. Who's 9 out of that?
I feel like it's got to be. Nah, Gibbs is gonna be. I mean, I want to put him down a couple points, but I mean, I guess the thing just really with him is those targets. Like, he gets a lot of targets. I feel like it's probably going to be like an ETN, a Kyren, Pacheco, maybe like one of those 3. And really, it's just because the quarterbacks steal like from him is really what it is. I don't know if Kyren can stay healthy. I know that's been his MO. I'm not saying he's gonna get hurt for the season or anything, but he's missed a couple games, like both of his years.
So we gotta put it in line. Who we going with? We got JT at 10. Number 9, you going ETN, or you said Kyren, or you said Pacheco?
I think I'm going Kyren.
Kyren,
number 9.
At number 9,
Yeah.
boom. Kyren, number 9. Then we move along. Who's next?
I mean, I feel like it's gone with Pacheco and ETN, and those are going to be like the next. Like,
Pacheco, then ETN. So we go.
I'd say ETN.
we go
ETN would be
JT, Kyren,
ETN.
ETN,
Pacheco. Yeah.
Okay.
And then I feel like
I gotta go Gibbs before Pacheco.
Okay.
I gotta go Gibbs before Pacheco, but that's, I don't know.
I mean, they're right in the same area. I mean, I know Gibbs is. It's really because Patrick Mahomes just like steals when they get it. Patrick Mahomes and Travis Kelce, man.
He has too many options when you don't know if he's the actual go-to.
Yeah. And Gibbs is just gonna get more targets than him, so I feel like that's why I'd have Gibbs a little bit higher. Yeah, so it'd be JT at 10. Who we say at 9? Kyren at 9.
Kyren at 9.
ETN at 8.
ETN.
Pacheco at 7.
Pacheco.
Gibbs at 6. And I think it's either going to be Saquon or Henry at that 4 and 5. And I'm putting Saquon higher. I mean, he's got a better line.
All right, Saquon.
So he'd be 4 and Henry would be 5.
All right, and then last 3. 3, 2, 1.
I feel like CMC is the unanimous number 1, so I feel like he's got to be there. And there's the argument to be made between Brees and Bijan. You on your boy Bijan side on that? I think it's super close. I think Brees is going to be number 2.
I think Bijan will go before Brees, but I think Brees might have the potential to do better there because you know what I'm saying. I mean, but.
Who you drafting?
But I'm taking Bijan. That's personally. You know what I'm saying? CMC, then Bijan. I'm taking Bijan and then CMC.
Okay, so you got Bijan as number 1 in yours.
I got Bijan number 1 in mine. Okay. And then CMC.
And you're not the only one. I know there's people who have them.
Only reason I'm anti-CMC is just because injuries and Brees injury.
Yeah.
Like a lot of these guys on the list got they're coming back, and they're still dope, but they got injury. Bijan fresh. And shit,
I mean, you're only injured until you're not. Like that's what sucks.
Yeah.
Like you get hurt a couple times, but any of these guys got the same exact chance to get hurt. And just one play, one bullshit play, then get hurt and be out for a couple games.
It's true. I seen Bijan land on his head though.
Now I'm excited to see Bijan now with an actual good QB over there, and so they got to respect the pass a little bit. They're not going to be able to just guard the box on him, and I don't know. They said they want to get him like just an insane amount of touches in the pass game and the run game. So let's see if the coach wasn't bullshitting with that. I'm excited to see him.
Squall. Boom. Now, for the munchie lovers and the weed connoisseurs alike, top 5 munchies for game day.
Gotta have some dope munchies for game day.
You know what I mean? First off, what you smoking on?
I mean,
what you waking up to? Because your time zone's still the same, right?
Yeah.
So you waking up 9:30, trying to spark up, getting it going.
No.
I'm
waking up at like 6 o'clock, and we're live streaming and smoking a lot of weed and smoking a lot of dabs and answering a lot of fantasy football questions. Getting ready for Sunday.
Getting high.
Yep.
On what?
On usually, hopefully some Waferz swirls. Just dabbing on that. Some Waferz flour.
Flour.
Yeah, everything.
Okay, all right. So, boom, man. I'm gonna get into mine, man. Here's my top 5. Does beer count?
I mean, it's not a munchie, but it goes.
Okay.
It washes.
Right, beer don't count.
Washes down the munchie.
Beer is to wash all of these down. Right. I'm gonna go with wings right?
Yep.
They got to be lemon pepper,
Okay.
hot, preferably from American Deli. If you know, you know. I don't know if y'all got American Deli where you at, but yeah. All right. Secondly, we got Hawaiian style pizza.
Yeah.
You remember?
I'm dying.
You got water? You got water? You need
Yeah.
some water?
Yeah, it's good though.
You know?
It was a fat diamond, the one that you didn't want to put your big boy pants on and throw in there.
Alright.
I did.
But you see that I took mine and I ain't had none of that coughing episode. I got these real
I'm dying
real
over
smoking
here.
lungs over here, man.
You were probably the smart one, but I'm
gotta-
sure I'm gonna be feeling good
You gotta work
real
your way
quick.
into it. Boom. So we at number 3. Now this may be some old ass shit. I'm an old motherfucker. I'm touching 40 this year, right? God willing. I need the salted almonds, bro. Salted almonds to go with the brews.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Okay.
That's number 3. Steak quesadillas. But look, with the buffalo dip.
I'm not mad at it.
Right?
I'm not mad at it.
With the buffalo dip.
Yeah.
Right? Trust me. And then number 5, spin dip with the blue chips though. They got to be blue chips.
The blue chips, huh?
Blue chips. Boom. And that's my top 5 munchies that I gotta have if I'm at the crib or if I'm out or wherever, you know what I mean? One of them got to be on the menu or around, or I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to go fucking watch the game.
Yeah. I mean, 2 of ours were super similar because I had the wings on there, but I had the buffalo and the honey barbecue, and
Boom.
I was at Pizza Venice and I had some of their wings today and got to try their buffalo and their honey and their barbecue ones, and yeah, they were fire. And I was surprised that you had the Hawaiian pizza on there too, because I did too. Even when we had our big event, you know, last year with the live draft, we ordered this huge ass like 30-inch like pizza with 4 different things, but I still got a Hawaiian pizza on the side because I didn't know if anyone was gonna want it. And
Something about that.
it's fire. It's
Yeah.
fire. Pineapple does belong on pizza. People say that fruit doesn't belong on pizza, but like the entire sauce is tomato fruit.
Okay. Okay. Man.
And the chocolate chip cookies, man, and maybe from Costco specifically. I mean, they be taxing us on those cookies, but I mean, they're good.
There's something in there after we do this. There's something in there.
Yeah.
I mean, I've been crushing them. Should have had them right here for us, man.
And I didn't even put the other 2 on there of what I'm gonna do, so I guess it's just on the fly.
On the fly.
But man, potato skins. Like if you got some
Yes,
loaded
sir.
potato skins,
Yes,
I
sir.
mean that's just. there's
How did
no
I
going
forget
wrong.
potato skins?
There's no going wrong with that.
Sour cream ovens.
Yeah, for sure. And then what? Okay, and then so this is just one that like I gotta have. Like Vanessa, like it's this buffalo chicken dip. Get the chips, and man, it's so fire. It's so fire.
I know you had that.
Yeah.
You had that at the party.
Yeah.
You were raving about that. I remember. You was like, "Yo, we got this buffalo chicken dip."
And she didn't make enough. That shit went too fast.
Boom. Well, there it is, man. Hey, man, y'all tell us what y'all munchies is down there. You know what I mean? If you got some dope munchies, put us on. And, yeah, man, let's keep it on rolling, man.
Hell yeah.
Next, we're going to get into the top 5 most expensive tickets. Teams that, you know, have the highest tickets, man,
Yeah.
for the season.
I already know.
And
who's got the highest.
I want to know if you think these are if these are, you know, valid. Like, you know what I mean?
Well, I know who's got the highest because it's Vegas.
And who's low? Yeah.
It's Vegas. And it's because the stadium, it doesn't hold 70, 80,000. I think it holds like 50 or 60, something like that. And I went to a game. I got lucky that I threw it out there in the universe at the beginning of the season. I was like, I'm not paying to go to any fucking game. It's way too pricey for me. But I said, if anybody ever comes to Vegas and you got an extra ticket for me, I'll roll with you. And it happened to where someone got flaked on. They bought a ticket for someone. And he's like, no, I can't make it. And I'm the only one that they knew in town. So I got to go to the Chiefs-Raiders game.
Boom.
Yeah.
I want to go to one of them games bad though, man, just to see if it's all this cranked up to be. Like, how much they spend on that place? $2-3 billion,
Something
like that?
ridiculous. I mean, Stadium is really nice.
I want to see.
I went for free, so I mean, my expectations probably weren't as high as someone who had to pay $300, for their high level ticket.
So do you think, boom, the average ticket in Vegas, average ticket is priced at $169. Obviously, you know where you sitting for that, and you probably ain't gonna find it for that. But I don't know why that's priced like that.
I mean, maybe they're just like putting it like what it costs when the NFL releases it, but
yeah,
shit, everything's getting sold by resellers now. You can't even get shit from the NFL.
Right.
You're getting it off of StubHub from a reseller, Ticketmaster from a reseller.
So was it worth your buck? Was it worth your experience? Ambiance-wise?
Like I said, I went for free, so my expectations weren't as someone who paid $169, but they had really good food in there. So, I mean, that's a plus if you're going there and you want to get good food. I mean, they had drinks all over the place. They had this crazy bar with, it was like a rotating bar. And it has, 20, bartenders or something. So, it wasn't... You want to get drinks, you're not going to be waiting in some long-ass line, to do it. So, if those are, two things that you like, I mean, those were, really good experiences for me.
Okay. Next on the list. Now, I was actually supposed to be seeing if you knew...
I didn't look at the bottom stuff because you said hustler guest, and I didn't look that far.
All right, cool.
But it's going to be the new stadiums. I mean, that's one thing we already know.
So who's next on the list then?
So you
they are the most expensive.
The top five,
Vegas
right?
Vegas is the most expensive
for sure. And that one I already knew. I feel like the 49ers got to be up there somewhere because they have a brand new stadium too within the last 10 years.
That's them.
Okay,
that's them.
There's another super popular team with a brand new stadium. Let's see.
What you got? By the way, Frisco's average is $161.
Okay, pretty much right around the same price. I mean, it's crazy though, because that average price is pretty much I don't even know if you're getting tickets for that price at all. And if you do, you're in the highest nosebleeds in the whole place.
I ain't seen a $160 NFL ticket in 10 years.
I mean, every time I was looking in Vegas, $300-$400, and you're still kind of sitting in the mid.
Maybe this is the average if you buy them season tickets, then it averages out to
maybe it could
that
be.
Maybe
Yeah,
I don't know.
Let's see.
Who you got next?
Are the Chiefs in the mix?
The Chiefs aren't in the mix.
Okay, they've been doing so good. I mean, I'm sure they could raise ticket prices.
I would think the Chiefs would be in the mix.
Who's got a brand new stadium? The Falcons in there?
Falcons aren't in the mix.
They got a brand new stadium too. But
they ain't doing too good.
Yeah,
they ain't doing too good.
All right, give me a hint on one of the teams.
They've always they got a lot of rings.
Cowboys.
Nope.
Wow. Jerry World isn't one of the more expensive ones?
Nope.
Steelers?
Nope.
Patriots?
Okay. There we
go.
go.
Those are three teams.
There we go. Patriots.
Okay. Why?
Man. $142.
Okay.
Average.
Yeah, out there in the cold.
I don't know why either.
Cold.
I don't know why either. Who's sitting out there in the cold like that?
And Tom Brady's not there anymore.
Yeah.
I mean, they suck right now.
Who the fuck they going to see? Randy Moss ain't out there no more.
I don't think they got a good. I mean, I don't know. Their stadium's not brand new or anything.
Let's see. Next on the list, who you got?
Let's see. Yeah, and seeing even Patriots. You said they don't do good. You said they don't do good. They've been sucking. So that threw me off.
They've been sucking.
He said no to the Cowboys, but
yeah,
I bet the Eagles are in the mix. They have a pretty new stadium, right?
The Eagles are in the mix. The Eagles are 5th on the list,
and they won.
The 5th most expensive tickets, and they won.
What are theirs at?
Those are at $139.
Yeah, they have a huge stadium, and I bet that's all the.
Oh, we got somebody over here guessing.
Yeah.
I would think you would think that
they're
on the list.
Is it SoFi?
They're not on the list.
Dang, neither one. Well, yeah, because it's both of them. That's why it's I bet there's fans that are going to each of them. You got a game there every single week. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah. That's wild.
I guess the same thing for New York, but New York's not on there, right? Neither one of them, the Giants or the Jets.
Nope.
Yeah.
Nope.
Man,
one more team. This is a classic team. This is one of the oldest teams. One of the give me a hint.
Is it the Lions?
Mm-mm.
Let's see. Yeah, they got a pretty old stadium. Who's an old team that has a new stadium? Do they have a new stadium?
No new stadium. No,
Okay,
no. This is
stadium.
An old team, old stadium. Probably the oldest stadium.
Lambeau?
There you go.
Okay. They have a lot of limited seats there too, huh?
There
That's
you
probably
go.
why.
They should technically have the most expensive tickets based on their whole economical structure of how they do their shit up there with the team and the ownership and everybody.
Yeah. Those people think they're owners. They just got a piece of paper that says they're owners. They don't really own shit.
They don't make no decisions, not one. Huh? Look, people in Wisconsin, do not be mad at us, man.
If you have that piece of paper, I'm sorry.
Hey, fuck them cheeses. No, man.
But yeah, small stadium, and yeah, I mean, I heard that that's like one place you can't even really get tickets to.
So, by the way, the lowest ticket is Arizona.
Huh.
Arizona.
I mean, they've been sucking for a while.
Arizona, they're the 32nd team with $98 for average ticket.
Their stadium isn't. I don't think it's super old.
It's hot.
They were the first one with the technology to where they have the indoor stadium, but they roll out the grass so it could get sun, like outside of the stadium or something like that. So they could keep real grass there instead of turf.
I hate turf.
Yeah,
that's another topic. Boom, man. We rolling around here, man. We almost gonna wrap it up, but before we do that, I gotta ask you, as a football fucking, I don't even know what to call you, man. I'm like an encyclopedia.
I consider myself a consultant, fantasy football consultant.
I'll take it, and I'll vouch for it. Best matchups of this season. Who you looking to? What games we watching out for?
I mean, I just saw a thing on
top.
I mean, I just saw one on Christmas Day, the Chiefs versus the Steelers. I mean, that's gonna be crazy that we got multiple NFL games on Christmas. I think there's like a Black Friday game, also.
Yep.
I mean, there's so many games. I'm just ready for week one, and then we got good matchups every week. That's what's cool about the NFL.
What game you already got tickets to go to see? None.
Someone come to Vegas, buy me a ticket. I'll roll with you.
All right. Well, boom. There it is, man. We got some matchups, like you said, on Christmas. I know specifically, I'm looking forward to seeing my Falcons. You know what I'm saying, down in Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, they're coming to Vegas this year.
They're
You're gonna come to Vegas to that game?
Of course, I'm coming to Vegas.
All right. Well, there you go. You can be the guy who buys me the ticket.
Look, let's do that. Let's do that. Shit, first we gotta go play roulette, and then we put, whatever. We win, then we go to the game. We don't win, then shit. We gotta hit the strip and look for the. We'll talk about that.
There'll be interviews coming from
the strip. About that, baby. But man, pleasure having you, bro. Like always, man, we gonna smoke up. We gonna talk up. I don't know, man. You want to shout out anything? You want to tell anybody anything? We gonna smoke one more dab. Let's hit one more dab, man, before we get out of here.
We'll get one more.
Let me hit one more dab.
We'll get one more dab. And
while you chop it up and tell the folks.
Yes, go follow me everywhere. Just go to fantasyfootballhustler.com and got all my links in there. And it's the most interactive fantasy football YouTube channel around. You come in, you ask your questions, you get your answers, you hang out, you smoke. It's a good time, and if you want to get into, you want me as your personal consultant, go to 420crew.com.
Is that enough?
Yeah, that's enough.
This for me now.
Yeah, that's enough.
This ain't no pussy shit.
That's enough.
You want to see that? Yeah. All right. And There ain't no pussy dab? All right. Y'all tell me if there's some pussy shit.
But 420crew.com. Go look at all the tiers and everything. And yeah, you'll be in there like swimwear.
In there like booty hair. Let's go. I almost put it in the ash. That'd have been a nightmare.
So put the cap on.
Oh, cap. I gotta wait.
Flip it. Then
all right, there I seen the smoke. There we go, baby.
click twice.
I clicked twice already.
Okay.
Yeah. There we go. I'll teach you the tricks, baby. Y'all stay close, baby. I'll teach you. I feel like when the camera is watching me smoke fucking these type of devices, I feel like Pookie.
Just don't throw it. Just don't throw it.
Oh, that's good. That's good right there.
All right, so while you're hitting that dab, what was the worst drop that you ever made in fantasy football?
Worst drop. I think, that's hard, man. I think I dropped, the worst drop?
Yeah. You don't have one where you messed up and dropped someone too early, right before they started going off? Right, you stash everybody forever, huh?
I stash everybody forever. Worst drop I'd have to say is, Jaden Reed.
Yeah.
That's this year. I gotta drop him.
You gotta drop them.
I mean, I might be able to pick him up sometime, but I got another keeper.
Oh,
So,
okay, you're talking about that, dropping them that way.
hey, I don't know. You know, I know which kind of way you talking about, but I don't really remember nobody that I dropped that fucked me up that went off like that. I don't know. I got somebody in the room that may remember. No? I don't think so.
Well, I dropped OBJ right in his rookie year, right before, like 3 weeks before his crazy run. That was my worst drop ever. I ended up in the championship and lost to the guy with OBJ.
I did drop I dropped Tom Brady the year that he went off. I did do that.
Someone dropped Tom Brady in a dynasty, like when Adam Scheffner said that he was going to retire, and someone dropped him. Nobody else noticed, and I swooped him up for like $100. Won a championship.
For the hundo?
Yeah. Oh well, no.
What?
No. It's fake money within the fantasy.
Yeah, I know. But
Yeah.
how much money you got to fucking use?
$200 in the off season.
Wow.
So it was
So you
worth
spent
it.
half your shit.
Yeah, it was worth it.
Okay. Well, boom, man. There it is, dog. Next time, man, we're gonna roll out our game, man. But that's to stay tuned, man. We got to give them something to come back to see.
Yeah.
And maybe it'll be in Vegas next time, or maybe it'll be at the new spot.
There we go.
There it is, brother. Appreciate you coming back through, my boy. Always. Look, Waferz Fantasy Football League 2024. Tap in right now. Go. We got more drafts till the end of the month, man.
Hell yeah. Gonna be a good time. Everyone's been hyped about the reviews so far. So yeah, join the draft so you can get dough to give you a C.
It's hard, man.
It is.
It's hard, bro. Like,
is.
I really was like, you know what I mean, in my head, like, a lot of times thinking, like, damn, Huss really was for real, like, when he said, I don't really give out A's like that. It's really hard to give someone an A and then not give someone else an A and a B and then kind of, you know, decipher it. So, plus you got, like, a real point scale system that's, like, intricate down to the stats, but... You know.
Have you seen any grades that he gave that you really disagreed with?
Nah, not really. I mean, maybe a couple where he said like C plus, where maybe it's like a B or something. Like, I don't know, but
I seen one that I even think I commented on it. I was like, boy, I was high or I was tripping, bro, because I think I gave them a D. And I looked back at the team and I was like, boy, hey, that team alright right there. Like, I'm tripping. Like, but hey, man, it is what it is. That's just, you know.
and maybe I didn't watch all the new ones yet. How far have you gotten through? Through 4?
I think we through 8 now.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
We're just not all up yet.
Oh, okay.
But yeah.
So I think only 4 have been posted.
Yeah, I think it's the 4th one or the 5th one that I've seen. Yeah, I don't know.
So
I'll
we'll
be
see
watching
when
them before they drop, and I don't be remember which one.
We'll see when those ones drop. If I disagree with any of them.
Well, boom, there it is, man.
It's fun. It's more fun to shit on the teams anyways. That's what I started doing with a couple of the...
I'll just throw in some of the funny ones that have happened because... So remember we thought Austin Eckler was in the league?
Was
That
it in the
team that
league?
took Austin Eckler first? That's the homie Trey.
Trey took a team?
They took Austin Eckler in the first?
He took Eckler first, and then he took Cup in the second, and then I can't remember what.
Straight LA. That nigga ain't watched football probably in a minute. That nigga like...
That was the D team?
He just like, man, I know Eckler was killing probably, you know, when he was at the Chargers.
That shit's funny.
That's funny. He took Eckler first. We had to stop and pause. Like, bruh, is this real? This is AI.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, man.
That's fucking funny.
But boom, man, we got some more fire shit coming, man, the rest of the year. It's just gonna get doper.
Hell yeah.
And then another funny thing is,
Yeah.
a couple of the teams that have been graded highly, I know for a fact were auto. Like some of the more highly graded teams have been the auto team.
Yeah.
Like teams that I know he's graded B, like I was in the draft room when it was happening, or it was like Jamie told me he autoed or whatever the case.
Yeah.
And he's giving them like BB pluses, and I'm laughing to myself. I'm like, it's so funny. This fool keeps hating on the real people. And then the auto
It's
team
fucking AI
fucking
that's
loves it.
fucking killing it.
Cause I'm in tune with the AI. I knew what's good and what's not.
Because I know one person, his dad got in the league, and it's funny because I don't know how old the kid is, but he was like, yeah, my dad smokes. He's like, it's like, so I'm assuming he's like some college kid who just fucking takes Adderall or something, but it's funny, my 40-year-old dad smokes.
And then you didn't say anything about the basketball tournament. You want to throw the basketball tournament in there?
We don't have to. Yeah, no worries.
I mean, I've been filming all this talking that we've been doing, so.
Okay, so I should just do it right now.
If you wanted to. I'm just saying, if you don't want to, it doesn't fucking matter. But.
No, we could throw it in there. Because, I'm doing a best ball tournament again. It's the 4th annual best ball tournament for us. And it's super flex, couple defensive spots in there as well. It's $11. And you can join as many of these leagues that you want. We've been drafting since April. And we're almost at 125 divisions, so 125 times 12. That's how many teams we are in this. And top prize is $4,600, so
Okay.
$4,000 for the top prize, and it's only $11 a team. You know, I mean, it's this huge tournament that's going on. It's a lot of money that's going in, but you only got to throw $11, you know, to get your one team in there.
Sign me up.
Yeah, it's super fun. And there's a lot of people who just love the drafts. We do them Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Saturdays, and Sundays. And so, I mean, 5 a week that we've been doing for since April.
Sweet. This is full time for you, overtime.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not drafting in all of them, but setting them all up.
But yeah,
Managing
that's what I'm
everything.
saying. Hell yeah, commission and everything, man. That shit is crazy, bro.
Yeah. Best ball's fun, though, because you don't have to manage it. That's one of the cool things about
For
it.
sure.
And the draft practice. Like, I mean, it's a lot of draft practice, a lot of reps. You know, got to get in the gym and shoot your shots. And like this is like a way like.
So you do a lot of mocks.
Well, no, these best ball drafts. I
Yeah.
mean, you know, they're going to be different from some of these leagues, but you get a real good understanding of where
We
players
were
are
in the
going.
same tournament last year.
I know.
Yeah. You get a good understanding of where these players are going. So it's
I
a lot
didn't
of good
understand that
practice.
that was that many people in it.
Well,
you know what I mean?
last year was only 74 divisions, but it ended up 74 times 12 is 888. So
Yeah.
like crazy how that number just turned into that.
And next year it'll be a fucking 1,000.
Yeah, I mean, well, we're already over 1,000. I mean, when we got to 100, I mean, that's over 1,200 people. So, yeah, it's a shitload of teams. It's fun. Get your drafts in. So if you go to 420crew.com, you can even sign up for free there, and you'll be in the loop of all the drafts.
Bam, there it is, man.
There you go.
John Doe signing off. Waferz, always.
See you next time.